This video is brought to you by Sailrite. Visit Sailrite.com for all your project supplies, tools, and instructions. In this short video, we're going to demonstrate the Sailrite Drill Hole Cutters. As the name implies, these fabric hole cutters fit in a drill. Any standard drill with a 3/8 inch chuck or larger will work. There are 7 sizes of the Sailrite Drill Hole Cutters, available in 1/8 inch all the way up to 5/8 inch. Order the complete set and you'll get this handy carrying case so you can keep all your drill hole cutters in one spot. And the included Sailrite cutting block and die holder has a pouch where it too can be stored in the carrying case. We will first demonstrate the 1/2 inch Sailrite drill hole cutter, and we're cutting a hole through this thick leather. Punches right through with a beautiful clean hole. Here we are demonstrating cutting holes in this hem, which is 3 layers of a C-mark fabric, which is sunbrella with a vinyl coating on the back side. Sailrite has engineered these hole cutters so that the cut scrap discs of fabric will easily eject themselves from the center of the hole cutter. Let's see that one more time. So no longer do you have to consistently remove cut discs from the center of your hole cutter as you would with other hole cutters. When cutting holes in webbing, it often leaves small fibers of webbing which are uncut with other hole cutters, but not anymore with the Sailrite Drill Hole Cutter. It cleanly and easily cuts holes in webbing. This is 3 layers of a seatbelt webbing. Here we'll demonstrate the Sailrite hole cutter. This is the 5/8 inch hole cutter, and we need a hole that's larger than 5/8. This is a sailcloth material. So what we'll do is we'll cut a primary hole like this, and then cut around the perimeter until we have a larger hole cut. So this is often what is done anytime that you have a hole cutter that is not large enough for the installation of a grommet or a sewn-on ring. You basically use a smaller hole cutter like we are here, and cut around until the hole is large enough for your grommet or ring installation. So it also works great with Dacron, as you can see. To change out the Sailrite drill hole cutter, it's easily done just by releasing the chuck and then installing your next size of Sailrite drill hole cutter. This is the 1/8 inch hole cutter, which is great for snap installations if you want to cut a hole for a snap, but it's also great for any time that you need an 1/8 inch hole, like in this upholstery leather application. Here we're just punching an 1/8 inch hole through 1 layer of a thin upholstery leather. But let's fold that leather up and show you that it can do multiple thicknesses as well. You'll notice that every time we use the Sailrite drill hole cutter, we use the Sailrite cutting block and die holder on the underside. That cutting block helps to protect the tool and keeps the edges nice and sharp so you can use it hundreds of times without having to worry about it dulling. As you can see, the hole cutter also works great with thick, hard leathers like this Latigo leather. Even the smaller 1/8 inch hole cutter self-cleans. Now sometimes you may get some fabric stuck in it and may have to use a pick to get it out. But again, Sailrite has done everything possible to have this hole cutter self-clean as it cuts. Hole cutters that use a mallet always require a solid surface to install a hole, but that's not the case with the Sailrite drill hole cutter. Using the Sailrite cutting block and die holder, you can hold it in your hand and carefully drill a hole through your fabric assembly without a solid surface. The Sailrite drill hole cutter is sold as a set, including the Sailrite cutting block and die holder, or as individual components. These hole cutters are exclusively sold at Sailrite. Order yours today. I'm Eric Grant, and from all of us here at Sailrite, thanks for watching.